Corey Deuel, Upstate Al, sitting in the booth at the Turning Stone Classic 20. This is the last stream match of the evening, and we're hoping to be just a great one. Welcome aboard, John.
Thank you, thank you. Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Boy, we're going to get some input into this game.
Yeah, a little past my bedtime, so y'all probably only going to catch me just for a little while. We'll see how long I can last.
We're just waiting for Mr. Zuglin to finish his announcements, and then the players will initiate their leg if they wish to. I don't know if he has any more announcements to make.
Okay, you got Thorsten and Corey. This is going to be a battle of Thorsten breaks the balls hard, and Corey likes to finesse the break. So last round of the evening, so we got this should be an interesting match.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Interesting match.
Corey just coming off a win against John Mora. John Mora played him in a safe in a hill match.
Okay.
Left Corey a 90-degree cut straight up the long rail to get out, and Corey just cut it in like it had eyes and got out.
So Corey played. It
John
was
Mora.
hill with John Mora. Sorry, guys.
God bless.
So it was hill, and Corey had a.
And
So John played him a safe, left him a real tough.
Gee whiz. Must be that Georgia sneeze coming out. You're up north now. It's a little cooler.
Oh God, I hope I'm not getting sick. I hadn't been outside, so I guess I'm okay.
You'll be all right, John.
I'm fine. Okay, so we got so Corey made a nice shot on John Moore. That's that's a good confidence booster when when it's a little late in the day and you played long hard day, and then you got you got a long shot and make a nice shot to get out of it.
Match like that.
It definitely makes your confidence kind of go up.
That Jason Shaw match that you were just sweating that combination on that 6-9, I thought he hit it a little hard. These tables are funny.
The thing is, he got tricky on it when he stayed out in the center of the table. If he'd have came over to the rail here, bounced off, and got full on the ball, no matter where he got, a little bit short or long, getting full would have made that shot a lot easier by cutting it back. Cutting it into combination, cutting it into that way like he did, makes it where you got to hit that combination so good to make it. It just makes it very difficult.
The speed that he played, I just didn't like the way.
Well, he was playing it. He was playing kind of firm speed.
Not to jar it and leave it there.
Not to jar it and leave it there, and kind of maybe when you're a little bit tight, you want to kind of hit them a little firm. Okay.
Corey Deuel wins the lag.
Corey wins the lag.
Getting ready to roll.
Okay.
And of course, Thorsten not strong enough to put the rack together.
This is going to be an interesting match. It's going to be the balls are tough to rack. Corey's gonna be very stubborn on the rack, probably a little bit.
Well,
it's just they're late in the day, and I think they're just wanting to play. Okay, first rack.
Corey
to break.
From the left side of the box.
Okay, I would assume Corey's going to hit this kind of a cut. He's got a little pop cut, I think. No, he hit him full.
The wing ball, the 8-ball went right into the corner pocket.
Now, he sure hit him full, didn't he? Now, how in the world did he make that corner ball hitting him like that?
Well, he went in and he has a shot on the one.
Yeah, I don't think he has a shot to make it. One doesn't go. This tough safety too. It's not an easy safety. I think he needs to. This is going to be a little tricky.
He can roll the one up behind the 5, can he? And hide the one. Not
No,
getting
one
it too
doesn't.
close.
Yeah, I mean, he can cut it by the 5, but that just makes it a little bit tricky, is because he can leave it right in front of the hole.
Yeah, you don't want to leave it that close.
Okay, he's playing that was a pretty nice shot he made right there.
Look at he's trying to tuck him behind the 9 too.
I mean, that was a nice executed shot. That was well thought out. That shot's kind of a shot I've made in the Moscone Cup this year.
Oh, you played great.
Hill against Vandenberg. I made a nice cross, kind of similar type shot on the 3, and end up going behind the 9 with the 9 out.
You played jam up out there. I'll tell you what, they gave the MVP to Chris, but I think you should have got it.
Well, no, because my team didn't win.
It has to go to
It
the
needs
winning team, huh?
in order to get an MVP, your team needs to win. I mean, I understand that completely.
Well, you went 7 for 7, right? 7 games, 7
No,
wins?
6, I think. Well, counting the 5-on-5. Okay, that was a pretty nice shot he made there too. Yep, he curved around the ball and
Wound up
hit
good.
the left side. He ended up good on it. Corey's got a kick here. While they're waiting, you got Dennis over there who's just steamrolling, getting ready to be up 2-0. Looks like he's got his game a little more together. A couple of his matches he didn't play well. He didn't play well on me. When we played, I seen him not play well. Might have been his next match, playing or a couple matches later against. I was commentating. He didn't play well at all.
Right. Well, he's in the comfort zone here. You know, he's one of the local favorites. Got a lot of fans here, fan base, and you know, it all comes into the game. You know.
Yeah.
Bringing his confidence back.
Well, Dennis don't play that much. I
yeah,
mean,
he's not playing
right
that
now,
much
he's
anymore
just
yet.
You know, that's one of them. Well, this is where you have to. Dennis has so much talent, but you know that's only going to go so far if you're not playing much and you're coming out.
At least getting on the table a few hours a day.
Well, needs to compete. I mean, he really needs to compete.
Meanwhile, Corey kicks the ball, and this is how he leaves Thorsten.
They made a nice kick. Yeah, nice kick. I mean, he contained his man. When you're kicking at the ball, you just want to really you're looking to contain. So basically, you're trying to get one more shot.
See, I don't like playing that one ball close to the 9 like that. I mean, he's only looking to hide behind one ball up table. You don't play that speed right. You're taking a chance.
Yeah, you're exactly right there. But he had a good chance with the 6 there too. Remember the 1 could get behind the 6, pretty good too. So it's, you know, even if he doesn't hook him with behind the 4, which he did, but if he does it, he's still the 1 could actually hide behind the 6 where he can't make the 9. Wow. Ooh, I thought he made it. I mean, he hit that kick pretty nice. Hit it pretty full.
That's the dangerous part I don't like about it.
Yeah, he did. Well, looks like a nice little game of cat and mouse, like I said earlier.
Thorsten Hohmann undecided here. Which way?
Yeah,
he
this
wants
is
to play
not
safe.
this is not a gimme safety here. 6 has kind of got him in the way where he can't just send the 1 up table.
He wants to tuck the cube behind the 9 there, or within that area. He doesn't really need, you know, that much power. Just get the cue ball behind the 9 because he's catching the rail with the cue. Just kind of roll it down there behind there.
Yeah, it's not. But the way that 1 lays, the cue ball's getting away from him. It's not. He needs a kind of a flat ball to stun it over to get behind the 9. From right here, I don't think he can roll it. and get behind the 9 just because of one so full, so thin down.
He's bringing the 1 closer to the 9 again.
No, he's
ducking it behind
nice
it.
shot there, nice shot. Yep, that was a nice shot. Yeah. He was playing two-way there. He's tried to play the 1 behind the 9 and the cue ball behind the 2, so he had a couple options, and he ended up both. So that's good. Corey's got a pretty easy kick, it looks like.
That's all it's been.
Unless he
kick
can't.
and safe.
Unless he can't. Can he get in there? I don't. Oh, he can. Okay. Yeah, he can get in there and.
Shorten it up a little bit and get in there.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, he's going to need to shorten, but he doesn't want to shorten because that's jacking up on it. That means he's hitting a little hard. I think he's not going to hit. He's not going to hit this very easy. I mean, he's not going to hit this very hard. I don't think. Yeah, he's going to leave it straight in. No.
Left it good enough for Thorsten to get a position on it too.
Yeah, that was. He was trying. Corey was trying to make that, I believe. Okay. Got away from him a little bit, but he's still. Here you just cinch the ball in. Take kind of the long shot on the 3. Yep. Everything here looks.
Played a 4 in the same pocket as the 3.
I think I might would. Well, it depends on how thin he is. Yep. Played a 4, same pocket, and now just come off the rail here. Played a 5 and 6. Yeah, it all looks pretty.
Roadmap.
Pretty elementary here. Okay. Yep. Oh, looks pretty good here.
You know, Thorsten is one player.
Stayed high on this ball.
He kind of enjoys himself. You know, he takes off, he disappears.
Yeah, Thorsten's a good guy.
Relaxes.
He's as well-mannered as anybody you'll find. He got a little tricky on this ball here. Cue ball's going high.
Yeah, he's going to have to accept the shot.
Yeah, I think he's.
Unless he can go.
He's going to try to bounce out, I believe. Yeah. Ooh, that's got to go a little bit. That's got to go a little bit. I think he hooked himself. Yep. No good.
By the look of his expression on his face, it appears that he did. Well, Thorsten put himself in a predicament here.
Yeah, he got it where he can't even kick to the bottom rail. If he'd have stayed at least low on it, he might have could have kicked to the bottom rail, made the 7, but he can't even do that.
He might be able to lay this 7 up against the other long rail where the cue ball sits and try to leave the cue ball there, possibly leaving Corey a bank shot or a reasonable safe to play on him, but, you know, try to...
Yeah, this tough right here. He's left himself in a tough predicament.
Try to give yourself an opportunity to get back to the table. He's looking to play a little safe here. Good speed. Just roll the 7 up on the rail. Speed's good.
That's
getting
nice
him behind
shot.
the 9.
Yep, that's a nice shot. He just hit. Yep, he hit a nice shot. Very nice. I think Corey's pretty easy escape here. Easy kick, but.
Well, if he wants to kick it, he wants to kick it to the inside of the 7 ball, right, John? He wants to kick it.
Yeah,
to
he
this
wants
side.
to. Well, he wants to. Yeah, he wants to hit the bottom side of the 7.
Yeah.
Kicking at this, I think you could draw it. Draw it a little bit. You got a chance of making it in that corner, top left corner up there too.
Yep. He hit the right side of the 7, and he almost made the 7.
He's left it tough too. I mean, even though that, I mean, this is Everybody, this is not easy at all.
He looks like he's so straight in.
Yep, and he's
If he-
jacked up over the 9.
Try to cheat a little bit of that pocket on the left. That pocket's not going to take it. You think he'll play rail first just to get out of there? No, he's jacking
trying
up.
to jack up and draw it. This is tough.
Hold on to your hat, folks.
Yeah, this is difficult. He's got to make sure he don't hit the 9 with his cue. Everything here. Wow, he hit
What a
that so
shot
good.
coming to the short side of the 9 too.
What a shot he
Look at
just
this.
hit right there. I
Wow.
mean, that was a very nice shot right there. I mean, that was very difficult. Even Corey clapped on that one.
Nice
That
shot.
was nice.
Thorsten Hohmann drawing first blood here. Puts a beat up on his side, leads this match 1-0 over Corey Deuel. We are racing to 9. Well, we have another date here, John, for the
Yeah.
Turning Stone coming up in September.
Let's see here what we got.
19th through the 22nd.
Okay, September 19th through the 22nd. Turning Stone Classic 21.
Yeah.
Be
Contract.
here, be there, or be square.
There you go. Contract is signed and in.
It's signed and in. We will be back here for a Turning Stone Classic 21. Battling out again.
Great place to battle out there. What a nice event, huh?
Oh, yes. This is, nice shot he hit right there. That was a very nice shot. Yeah. Okay, so we got 1-0. Thorsten Hohmann.
The underwater pool player. Did you see those pictures he took?
Man, I tell you what, he's a very good diver, too. They said he's very proud of himself. I mean, and well should be.
Watch the wing balls here.
Okay,
Wow.
he's not gonna really make the wing ball, nothing like Corey does, because he hits them so harder,
Shattered
so
them.
much harder. He's not gonna hit the he's not gonna make the wing ball like Corey does.
Well, he made the 3 ball, but he's got no shot on the 1. He's going to have to
Yep,
play a
he's,
rollout or a safe. I mean, he'll kick at it.
Yeah, this is the same type shot he just hit. Same type shot he hit on the last shot on the 7. He wants to kick. I think he can kick bottom rail here though. And yeah, this is another not an easy rollout or nothing. If you decide to roll out, I'd go ahead and shoot at this.
Yeah, I like rolling out down here. Let him go
Well-
for it. I mean, you leave an opportunity for him to play safe right back at you, but why take the chance?
Yeah, it's much easier. This is a much easier shot for Thorsten. He rolls out there. Maybe roll out to the bank. That's not a bad play. Roll out to the long rail bank. That's okay. I think that's what he's rolling out to too. Yeah, he didn't get it. There's no long
he
rail
got out
bank
a
there.
little far. I can see Corey handing this right back to him.
Yeah, he's trying to. Yeah, he's gonna get this back, I believe. Unless he can kick to the bottom rail, but kicking to the bottom rail don't do anything. The 4's in the way.
Yeah, a lot of traffic, yeah.
Nothing's good about this. I'd let him have this. I'd go ahead and.
Corey looking at the angle, which way the 1's going to come off. See if he can escape the 4 ball.
Yeah, it's dangerous. The 4 ball is really causing a problem with this kick. He was trying to come back down table. He's going to leave him straight in the side. That was not a good play by Corey there. I mean, it was so difficult. I mean, you got to let him shoot at that. You can give up too
I agree.
much.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing on the table that's in trouble. And that little mistake like that cost you 2 or 3 games.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, what Corey had to look at was, see, what I always do on a rollout is I look how tough the shot is first. Next thing I say, okay, what could he do to me? Can
Right.
he, I play the percentages, so if I look at it and if he can, if he plays a real good shot, is it going to be as tough as the one that I just had? And if it is, then I go ahead and let him shoot, because now the percentage, now I have a shot of getting a straight-in shot.
And you have more of an advantage because you've played most of the players, and you know what they like to shoot at probably and what they don't really like to shoot at, right?
I really, you know what, I really don't play, I don't play the player too much myself. And the reason is because all the guys are top players, and doesn't matter who they are. If they're playing well, any shot's gonna not worry them. I do much more now than I used to. Is I play the percentages a lot more. I try to look at, if I'm playing a safety, what could he do to me afterwards? A lot of times I look at what actually can he do to me. So a lot of times my safeties, I may leave him to where he can hit a ball rather than hooking him. Because if he can hit it, if he can only hit the right side of the ball, maybe there's traffic in the way. And so a lot of times I'm really playing percentages myself. The odds, I'm really trying to, when I'm playing a safety, I'm most of the time I'm trying to just contain, unless it's just a easy safety where I could just hook him easy, but most of the time I'm really just trying to contain.
Right.
I'm just trying to figure out how can I get another shot. And
that's pretty deep, folks. Let that be a lesson. Weigh out all your options before you push out and where you're going to push out.
Well, even safeties, push out. Push out's no different than playing a safety. All I'm trying to do is put the ball in. I mean, when I'm pushing out, I'm just trying to push the cue ball in a position like I'm playing safe.
All right, here we go.
Always got to have a plan.
Thorsten Hohmann
All right,
leads
2-0.
2-0, yeah.
You're going to see another power break here. Oh, no. Cut.
One ball right into the side pocket.
That was a different break. That's a little different for Thorsten. He usually don't play the cut breaks too much. I don't think you'll see him going offensive here. I don't think the 2 goes.
I think the position on a 3 is the difficult part. I think the 2 might go.
Does it?
Yeah. I kind of get used to this monitor. It fools me, though, once in a while.
Yeah, it looks a little bit.
It's a tough cut.
Looks like it just looks like to me. I don't think it goes. I think you're seeing him. You're going to see him go off the right side of the 2. Try to put the cue ball mirrored up under on the
9 ball.
3 or the 9, yeah. But I mean, maybe it's a little fuller than he likes.
You might see him do that anyway, even if he has the 2, because taking that risky shot of trying to get back on that 3 ball.
If he lays him up on the 3 pretty easy with no jump cues, it makes it where safety really matters a little bit more now. Okay, he's going off the left side of this too here. He's trying to spin up under. Oh, he overcut it. He overcut it. He's going to leave a shot. He's going to leave a shot. Yeah. He overcut the 2. Yeah, that was a little dangerous play there. I mean, even if he doesn't hook him behind one of them balls down there, it's kind of a dangerous play. Maybe he couldn't go off the right side of the 2 very well.
Corey could bank this 2 ball up to the other side of the table next to the short rail, but he's got to control the cue ball. I can't see him slow rolling this and trying to tuck the cue ball behind the 3. You, John?
No. No, I think you'll see him shoot at this. I think the 2 goes in.
Wow, that's close.
Yeah, I think might as well shoot it. If it's anywhere close, you got to try to shoot it. Maybe it don't go. But I mean, if it's anywhere close, I'm going to shoot at it from right there. That safety's.
You might see Ricky Maserado come running down if he's going to take a shot at that 2, just to take a look at the shot.
See if Well, the thing is, I mean, the safety is just as hard as the shot. If it goes in, you got to try to shoot. Anytime
He's slow rolling it.
oh my gosh,
That's what I thought he might
this
try.
is dangerous here. I don't know what. Okay, he's gonna leave the 3. He left the 3. I don't know.
I think what he was trying to do was get
the cue
on the
ball.
other
Maybe
side
he's
of that
trying to hit
three.
it just. Ooh, that was dangerous.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe that was all he had. Maybe the 3 did. I mean, well, one thing I like is if I got a choice. Oh, maybe can't make the 3. Wow, you telling me you can't make the 3?
He's going to
from
roll
there?
Whitey up on the 9 ball here.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy shot, but
Yeah.
I just thought it looked like to me it was pretty easy on making the 3 billiard, maybe.
We got a safety battle going on here.
Yeah, yeah.
Who do you like?
From right here, I like Thorsten.
Yeah. Boy, you're a locksmith.
Yeah, sure do. I like Thorsten from right here. Yeah, Corey's in a tricky spot here. That 3's a big ball. Can't. I mean, you got to try to spin. Yeah, he's got a kick down table.
And again, shorten up his angle.
Yeah, this is tricky. This is a tough kick. Very tough kick here.
I wonder if he's got enough room behind the 9 to mass say it.
Yeah, that's tricky. He may can. I mean, no, it looks short to me. Yeah, it looks short. It looks like he's going to miss it if he goes that way. He's too close to the rail to put any spin on it. He's going to try to. I tell you what, I know Corey. He's going to try to shoot it on the rail, jump it over the 9 off the rail. That's what he's going to try. Like that.
Oh, bounced right over the
Yep.
2 ball.
He sure did. He made a nice shot. I mean, well, I think you guys going to get about one more game from me.
Past your bedtime already, John?
Well, it's getting ready to be my bedtime because I'm tired. I'm old and I'm decrepit. And
Well,
I got
you're
a
not
bad,
getting any action in this room,
I
so
got
you can
a
forget
bad
about
back.
crying like that.
You know, I got I can't play nobody right now. I'd be lucky to win any kind of match anywhere.
Yeah, the way you're shooting.
All
yeah.
these guys are
there's about
much
1,500
younger
people out on the stream that disagree with you.
much younger guys than me, and you know, they get to, you know, they can. I'm old, and they probably feel sorry for me once in a while and let me win, you know, just because they figure I'm a nice guy, which they're mistaken on that too. But no, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Johnny's a really nice guy. He really is. When it comes down to business, it's a totally different story. All he wants to do is play pool, and that's the
That's
business
really
today.
what it comes down to. All the fighting and the arguing and, you know, who's right and who's wrong, and I really don't care much for it. I mean,
Let's just
I don't
play.
want to get into the politics of the ABP, but me, I just really, oh, that was a mistake. Wow, he
Jarred the 7.
He jarred the 7, didn't he? That was careless, very careless.
Well, Corey's got an opportunity here to get a game on the wire now.
Sure did. That was a big game. But anyway, he's just going to slow roll this and try to take a little bit of an angle on the. Yep, good shot. Good shot. Okay. 2-1.
Racing to 9.
Race to 9. You got a 2-1 score, and Mr. Deuel's breaking the balls. The master of the break and the rack and scientific. He's very good. Very, very smart. Very observant.
Guys, if you're not a member of AZ Billiards, You can go over to azbilliards.com and learn pool, read up about pool in your local area, tournaments around the world that you can watch. A great site, the mega site of pool, azbilliards.com. Go
That's
by
right.
and check it out.
That's right. Go tell, give Jerry a nice little wave hello. Mike, guy's done a lot for pool.
Talking about Mike, he's up in the theater seats there, giving you the live updates for all the tables that you can't see on stream.
That's right.
And that link is also on AZ Billiards.
Okay.
And what event do you got coming
And Jerry
up, John?
needs it because Jerry's old and needs.
What's with you and the old thing?
I don't know, man. Everybody I look is old now. Man, I used to be the young cat. Now I look and everybody's 15 years younger than I am.
The reality check is when your children start saying, hey, Dad, I'm 15, 16 years old.
I don't know. My boy's 8 now, and he's almost as tall as my wife.
And playing pool, too.
Oh, he can play pretty good.
Yeah.
The league and do it now. He's so talented. He could do. Okay, Corey tried to do his little cut job, and that didn't quite. That looked like more of a safe break than anything.
Boy, you got to be a mechanic to get out of this rack right now.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long game. I can see it. But you got yeah, this is gonna be. He's just trying to. Yeah, he's just going down table. Oh, he didn't. Oh no, he's gonna get behind the 7. That might marry up to the 5. May even make it better. Yeah, Corey's just gonna kick this ball bottom rail, a little spin. He may not even have to kick it. He
may have a piece of it.
He may actually have. If he does, he can put him right back where he's at. Yeah, I think he can hit it. Yep, I think you'll see. If he gets the speed right, he can put him right back where he's at.
Tuck him in a little bit deeper, though.
Yep. Yeah, he had a lot of balls there. He can hit either one, the 9, the 7. If he goes long, goes behind the 3 and 2. That was.
Well, he moved the 7, caused more havoc down here with the 5 now.
Yeah, that's going to be a long game. This is going to be. I don't think there's going to be breaking the balls out. There's going to be a few safeties here. Thorsten's winding up on this one. He's trying to kick this straight in. And he missed it. He don't want to break any of them up. Go ahead and let Corey.
So the Johnny Archer Classic.
Yes, sir.
Anything in mind coming up? Any plans?
Well, we're just looking to have it again. We don't have any dates yet. It's just got to finalize a few things. But, yeah, we had a good turnout.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, I think, enjoyed it. It was definitely a great winner with Warren Gamco, and Shane come second. So, yeah, it was a.
So we're just keeping our ears and eyes open for dates.
That's right. Just,
Beautiful.
That's really what we're looking at. It'll definitely be more toward the second half of the year. So, got to finalize some things. Okay, Corey, come along on that ball there. Yep. Come along on that one.
Still makeable and take
Yeah,
the 3,
he can
take
make
the
it.
3 with him, right?
Yeah, he's got it where he's got to go into the bottom side of the 3 there. I don't think this is full hit. I think it's kind of a thin hit. Oh, he made a nice shot. Okay. But he put the 3 in a tricky spot now. I mean, this is a difficult shot. Because he really has no reward. The 5's tied up. Yeah, this is just one of these shots is tough to get motivated for. Yep, tough to get motivated for that shot.
Tough shot just to get going.
Yep, it's just where the 4 laid. It just made it. That's just a tough shot to get motivated for.
Now, does Thorsten get aggressive here and bank this ball, or is he trying to
No,
duck
he's
Corey?
not going to bank it this, I don't believe.
He's going to try to duck Corey back
He's
in the back?
He's going to play another safety. I think, You're going to see him try to clip the 3 to the bottom rail, side rail, bottom rail. Hopefully hit it good where you can send the cue ball up side rail and go over and hit the 7. If it goes down there and hits the 7, he's right there. Yep.
Wow, married.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Yep. This is Corey's in a spot of bother here, as they would say.
Corey's got to look not to get behind this 3 and go in the drink here. He's got to try to hit this 3 square.
Yeah, he's just here. He's just trying to make a hit. I mean, here he just wants to make a hit. He wants to, even if he leaves Thorsten a shot, you know, it's okay because of where the 5's at. You know, this is much better than ball in hand. So there he was just trying to make a hit.
Thorsten playing a lot of good straight pool. He gets right on that 4. You know he's going to snap that 5 out of there.
Thorsten's a wonderful player. Okay, straight shooter. He got flat on this ball. I mean, he got a little bit thin here as far as trying to break him open up. Maybe he can spin it. Yeah, he's okay, I think. He's looking at, if he hits it perfect, he goes into the 7. That knocks the 7 out and he opens the 5 up. But I don't think he wants to take that much of a chance, because if he don't hit the 7 and comes over here and misses the whole ball, he puts himself in a trick sack. So here I think you just spin it with a lot of spin and just make sure you hit one of the 2 balls. I don't think yeah, just make sure you hit one of the 2 balls there. That was the right play. Yep, he got a good shot here. I think you're going to see him here.
Oh,
you might see him go up and hit the 9. He's got a couple choices.
He can get to the right side of the table for the 7. Got to try to bring the 6 ball to the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah.
So he can get in position.
Here, I
for
think
the
you're
7.
seeing him. He may try to hit the 9 here, or maybe he can miss it. Yeah, he missed it. Yep. Okay. Got thin on the 6 though. This is thin. I mean, this is a really tricky shot. I mean, he just got to make it, slow roll it. Slow roll it with a lot of just speed, just slow speed. If he misses it, he's going to sell out. I don't think you're going to see him hit this ball very hard. Oh, he's hitting it with the inside.
Yeah, he's got to be real careful. He's looking to catch the 8 here,
This is dangerous. He's hitting this with the inside. A lot of right here.
He's catching the 8.
Oh, he tried to catch. Oh, that was a nice shot. I mean, he was.
Now he's got problems.
He's gonna try to roll it up on the 9, but this is tricky because this ball here doesn't.
He's got to hit the cushion.
This ball.
It's close.
And this ball here slow. Okay, he's not playing that. He's playing a different. He's trying to play it just up under 9 and knock the 7 down table. Yeah, that's a pretty nice shot. Yeah, he's gonna leave it where he can hit it, but I think. But that wasn't a bad play because he doesn't have. I mean, he can't really slow roll this ball in and make the 8. If I can hit the left side of the 7, that's what I'm going to do.
Play a 2-way shot and duck cue ball behind
Try
the
to
8.
make it, yeah. I try to shoot it to the right corner, not the left.
Right. Back cut it into the right corner.
Yeah.
And play the cue ball in a safe position behind the 8.
Yeah, here you're just trying to make sure you hit the left side of the 7 and don't scratch.
That's exactly what it looks like Corey's going to attempt here.
No, he's playing this in the left corner. No, he ain't. Okay. Yep, he's
looking to duck the cue
That's
ball.
okay. That's nothing wrong. That's going to be right behind the 8. Perfect. Yep.
I thought I heard another voice in our ear. Mr. Forsythe back there, you guys can't hear.
He's probably snoring. Jerry gets back. Yeah, see, I told you. Jerry's old, remember. Jerry's old.
You guys can't hear that out there on the internet, but Jerry Forsythe's giving us a snoring sound in his microphone.
It wouldn't surprise me. We look back there and he's out, down for the count.
You laughed one time. I was sitting here in the booth and I heard snoring. I turned around and Pat Fleming had his head down to the side. And
Pat was?
yeah.
Pat's a little long in the tooth, too.
Yeah, he's been around a while.
Hey, I'm right with you guys. Don't worry about it.
Johnny's on this old kick now. I don't know.
I don't know why. I mean, I've been saying about old, and everybody says, you're really not that old. I said, listen, guys. Oh, that wasn't even close. Oh, no. I tell you what, my dad's got more hair than I do, and he's 82 or 3 now.
When people ask your age, John, just tell them you're 65.
65?
And they say, you can't be 65. Say, I'm not 65, but I need something to look forward to, and I want to be happy getting there. I'm looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it.
There you go.
If I make it to 65, it'll be a miracle. No.
Corey Deuel. Going to tie this match up at 2.
All right, I'm going to give it a call of the night.
Jerry Forsythe.
That's all for me,
calling
Jerry.
The substitutes.
Jerry, come over here and give them your insight. Tell them how old you are. Tell everybody good
Thanks,
night.
John, for sitting in.
Good night, everyone.
Johnny said good night, everyone.
Appreciate it, Johnny. Get you some good rest.
Hey, John.
I'm going to go put on my jammies and I'm going to snuggle up to that golf channel.
We're playing in Hawaii.
Hawaii right now, so it'll be on. I get to watch some of the real people play.
Leader in that tournament so far is shot 63.
Both days, I know. I seen and I watched right before I come play. There was
All right, Corey set the break here in Game 5. Right back to the same position he started breaking from.
We're already at 16 under, so he had already made.
Hit him a little harder, and the wing ball didn't drop. But leaves no shot for Thorsten.
Henley and what was the other? Henley was the one that shot 63.
Good night. Good night, John.
Well, Mr. Forsythe's back in the passenger seat. Johnny takes a stroll up to his room to get some shut-eye.
Don't blame him. Big day tomorrow. He's got to start off with playing Karen Core. And I was just talking to Karen, and she is really looking forward to that match.
Now, we won't be up streaming until 12, right?
11.
11 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is Johnny and Karen going to be the first?
I don't know which side of the chart they're playing first tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll try to find out and let you guys know. If at all possible, we'll start posting right on azbilliards.com.
That's going to be a problem tomorrow. We've got so many good matches to try and pick from.
And the other problem is moving all the equipment tonight.
Yeah,
That's
please don't remind me. We'll be up for 3 or 4 hours moving all this stuff.
Wow.
Oh, Corey. Oh, my.
Could have made it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Thorsten has enough of this one ball.
Is this table still breaking tough?
Actually, they're amping up the speed a little bit, and the wing balls are not going in. But when Corey opened up, breaking slower, wing ball went right in the left-hand corner. And Johnny pointed that out. He said, Thorsten ain't going to make a wing ball the way he slams them.
Yeah.
It's just going to nudge up against the one, I guess, if it's off the rail. Bring it out and trap the cue ball up.
DeMitt and Hatch are on the table next to us. They're tied at 4.
You can see that table in the background there.
Yeah. Never met Mr. DeMett, but he seems to have a pretty solid game. Must be if he's still playing on Saturday night.
And tied at 4-4 with Dennis.
Yeah. Well, Thorsten has an open shot. I just don't see any easy path over to that 2-ball.
Well, he's got to play speed here and just escape the 8. Play somewhere around the middle of the table so he can be high on the 2 so he can roll down and get the 3 into the same corner or in the opposite corner. Just slow roll it. Escape the 8. Wow.
That's
Looks
going to
like
hurt him.
He's got himself. Going rail first. I don't know if he can get enough of that rail to make it or attempt to make it.
I don't know if he can get enough of that rail to hit it.
Well, he can hit it. I think what he's trying to do is, I thought he was trying to make it in the beginning, but now it looks like he's shortening it up just to hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he tried to make it. Corey got the angle to play the 4 into the bottom right-hand corner. Well, maybe he didn't. Looks like he's going to draw this back. All right. He power drew it into the bottom right-hand corner. He's got the 4 now.
Yeah, put a little drag draw on this ball. Or slow roll it.
Or you can use the 8 just to stop the cue ball.
Yeah. Which is what he does.
So Jason Shore, that took that loss to Shane Van Boning, is now playing Ronnie Alcano down a ways from us. And you can follow that score at azbilliards.com. Find the link for the brackets that are being kept up to date live as the game goes on to keep in score, live scoring. Or you can play this 2 ways. He can either draw back for the 9 or he can go forward. Depends how he feels. Needs a little more speed. Like it had eyes.
Corey Deuel leads 3-2. I haven't talked to Thorsten today, but yesterday he was fighting a bit of a cold.
Well, he's not making any mistakes playing pool.
No, he's been playing good this week.
I don't know if that cold's affecting
Golly,
the pool game or not.
he's been playing good. I've seen him make some real gee-whiz shots.
Deuel set the break here in Game 6. Leads this match 3-2. We're racing to 9. 6 ball.
Made that wing ball. And another. The 3 ball just went in the side.
And has a shot on the 1.
Yep.
And the 2 lying in a great position at the bottom left-hand corner.
Like him to take this rack.
Probably see Corey Deuel play the 3 inside cushions, shoot the 4 either in the side or up in the other corner where the 7 is. No need to try to draw this back out and go up table. He's got the natural position if he gets behind the 9 and the 8. And shoot the 4 up the rail. Wow, hit that easy. He's got it into the side pocket. Nice shot. Well, like you said, Jerry, no problem here.
Nope. Back out the middle table for the 8 ball, and it'll be all over.
Absolutely. 8 ball in the bottom left-hand corner.
Corey Deuel now widening his lead just a little bit. 4-2.
Not well, I have to ask him.
Thorsten Hohmann having a little problem racking the balls.
Yeah, this is not what we need at this time of night.
As he does, take a look at some of the sponsors.
Yeah, thanks to the Tap League. Master Chalk. Lucasi Hybrid Cues. And then there's that website.
EasyBilliards.com. All right, Corey says the rack's okay. Leads this match 4-2. Seven ball finds its way into the corner pocket. And the 1 and the 3 will find their way together.
Where's Pat?
Probably trap him up behind the 6 ball here, or at least get him down this way.
Chicken? What else you got? Burger? Yeah. Chicken? Burger? Water?
Thank you, Mr. Zuglin.
We have just been served dinner.
I don't know what kind it is. Where's chicken? You want chicken? A few napkins?
Looking to get him behind the 6 ball. But the 8 ball will work.
Yeah, he's coming back over here.
We got to move all this stuff tonight.
I mean, he's coming back soon. I'll leave this here. Yeah, he's leaving.
Corey played a really good save behind the 6. I mean, behind an 8. He tried to get him behind the 6. Thorsten looking to masse around this 8 ball. I don't like this. Too risky.
If he's going to masse, why was he? Well, I'm not going to. I'm not going to second guess these guys.
Well, he's going to masse around the 8, but he's got to control the masse, and he's only got a
That's
piece of that
tough.
one ball. It's tough. Yeah,
bad hit. Things rolling Corey's way right now.
yeah, well, he not only didn't he hit the 1, but he opened up the 3, took the 3 out of the way, and
Yeah.
now Corey's faced with another open table.
Dennis Hatch has taken control of his match. He now leads 7-4 over Jonathan DeMitt.
Kind of gestured with his hand that he didn't like it, but I don't see anything wrong with this. It looks like he's got the angle to go back up and get the 3.
Yeah, I think so. Just didn't land exactly where he wanted it.
Well, he had to spin it. That's why he didn't have the angle, a natural angle. Nevertheless, he's back in shape.
You got to have somebody spin a ball. There's not many people better than Corey.
I don't believe that 5 goes by the 9. He's going to have to play this 5 into a side pocket or up in the other corner. So he's got to play really good position on this 4 ball if that 5 doesn't pass that 9. Or elect to play the 5-6 combination here. Well, he got the angle to play the 5-6 combination. Or to come back 2 rails and try to shoot it into the same corner as the 4. Okay, he picked the other corner. Nice shot. Into the side pocket at this time of night.
Now, for Thorsten, things are going to start to get uncomfortable here pretty quick. This is going to be a 5-2 lead and a race to 9, and I guarantee you there is no way Thorsten Hohmann wants to spot Corey Deuel 3 games in a race to 9.
Oh, unless he does things like that.
Well,
Late at night, going into these side pockets.
well, it is late. These guys are tired. They've been playing all day.
Yeah. Instead, Thorsten Hohmann jumped out of his seat to take advantage of this. Going to make this a 4-3 game.
Did you just notice how that cue ball rolled off that spot when it came across it?
I wasn't looking at the monitor.
Spot looked like it was half an inch tall.
It might have been something on the table. Thorsten just picked something off the table. Big game. Instead of 5-2, now it's 4-3.
Yeah, that was a huge swing.
I'd like to see this go hill.
Not only that, he's breaking. And if it goes hill, I'll kill you, Al. We got to get this equipment moved.
Well, that's no problem. We'll just call the boys in. They'll move everything.
Yeah, the boys. Trouble is, all the boys are ancient that are moving this stuff tonight.
What used to be boys.
Yeah, we all used to be boys.
Here we go. Thorsten not changing his break. Man, does he smash him, Jerry?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he hits them. Nearly left the table with the cue ball. Made the 7 ball. got a shot on the one, but it's tough.
There might be something around that spot, like, a piece of the cue ball or one of the object balls just chipping off the tees. I think. Yeah, he's got a tester here.
I'd say.
Not only that, he's got to get back for the 2. He's going to draw it and accept the long shot. Just keep the cue ball up there in the middle of the table. He's going to draw back to the rail and back out again.
Thorsten plays with a cue made by our sponsors, Lucasi Hybrid Cue.
And so does Jason Shore.
Yep. If you haven't tried a Lucasi, next time you're at a billiard supply store, give it a shot. I think you'll like it.
I think Thorsten is starting to wake up here, realizing he could have just been down 5-2.
Yeah,
a
he's
little more pep in his step.
he's got, I was going to say, he's got a little more lift in those shoes, doesn't he?
A wake-up call.
I'm going to take my headset off for a minute. I'll be right back.
Well, this is just a walk in the park for Thorsten. Needs the angle on the 8 so he can come back across the other side of the table for the 9. From here, it's all natural. Thorsten Hohmann about to tie this match at 4, and does. Well, for this time of night, I'll tell you what, these fans are really hanging in there. We have a lot of spectators sitting in the stands here.
Well,
11:30 at night.
Now that momentum has swung in Thorsten's favor, Corey's gone to become the underdog.
And we got a lot of good matches here, and the folks are hanging in there. You got Ronnie Alcano down there playing Jason Shore, and you got Hatch playing the Met, and you have Thorsten playing Corey. 3 great matches going on. Thorsten Hohmann coming up dry. Corey coming to the table with not much to look at, but a piece of the 1 ball. Whether he has enough to draw back and make the 7, I don't know. We'll soon find out. That's what he does. He's got to watch the 8. Well, got by the 8, hit the 2 times, and still wound up with a shot. He might be trying to put Thorsten behind the 3 here. No, he played the shot.
Al,
Yeah.
Alcano and Jason Shaw are double hill.
Wow, double hill. You know, Jeff was telling me that Jason Shore beat Ronnie 6 out of 9 times
Yeah.
that they played.
Yeah.
That's a good match down there. Hill.
Well, right now they're hill, and Ronnie's breaking.
Ronnie's breaking, and the loser of that match is out. Shot by Thorsten. Very nice. Ronnie breaks, and then from here I could see he made the 3-ball in the upper corner. So Ronnie's going to stay at the table. You can follow that live scoring at azbilliards.com. As Thorsten gets almost perfect on this 4-ball. The only reason I say almost, I don't know if he has enough angle to drag the cue ball behind the 6 to the 5. I don't know if he's that straight or if he has an angle. Oh, he had enough angle. Well, Jerry, it looks like Thorsten's going to put another beat up. And like you said, since Thorsten tied this up.
Yeah, it's always
Momentum shift.
Yeah, it's strange how momentum can do that. Go from one chair to the other. They can always swing back. Thorsten Hohmann takes the lead now, 5-4.
Guys, this stream is coming to you live out there in conjunction with 2 of the mega corporations on the net, azbilliards.com and accustats.com. Make sure to pay both sites a visit. And even if you just stop by and ship them an email, give them thanks. Because without them and the sponsors that back them, this would never be possible. And don't forget, Accustats has that Make It Happen one pocket. You can go on accustats.com and find out more about that. Anything that you do purchase in that package, as far as I understand, goes right back into the tournament.
Yeah.
Helping the players get to the tournament and
Absolutely.
all the services they have to put up with.
Yep, it's a total free shot for the players. It's a great opportunity for players. Pat does wonderful work like that. That one ball needs to fall, and does. And Thorsten has at least the possibility of another out. Getting from the 2 to the 3 is going to be the one tough thing, and then from 4 to the 5 may be a bit of a challenge. We'll see.
He's either got I don't think he has enough where he can just stop shot and hold the cue ball right there, which would be perfect. He might have to float down between the 7-3, and that's a pretty long way to roll that ball.
Well, he just worried me because he looked at the 3-7 combination.
Well, that's his other possibility to to keep in stroke instead of rolling the cue ball, play to that side. Not a bad choice.
It is if you're shooting over a ball. Ooh, I don't think he's okay though. That's why I don't like combinations.
I think what happened down there was Ronnie Alcano tried to play a combination from the 2 to the 9 and didn't make it and hung up the 9. And I think Jason Shaw won down there.
Yeah, Jason won. Now it's Corey's opportunity to stay at the table a while.
And his turn to tie it up. We're going hill there. This has got to be one of those matches to close the evening out that just has to be exciting to
If
watch.
you keep saying that.
Well, we got 2.5 million people want to watch this.
Yeah.
And closing it out with a hill match, what's better than that?
Half of the people watching are sleeping in their Barco lounger, thinking they're watching.
Well, maybe they're waking up over in Europe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you are,
Little bacon, eggs, and pool.
if
Bacon,
you are
eggs,
in
and billiards.
Scotland, Jason Shore just won, so
Yeah.
he's still in.
Yeah. Hang on a second. What happened down there?
He's got a 9 hanging in the jaws. Ronnie. Safety a couple of shots. Jason leaves him a long shot. He makes the one, leaves himself perfect 2-9 combo. The 9 couldn't have been that far out of the hole. And Ronnie slow rolled the 2 right on down to it, and it hit and went boom, 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 and stayed up.
Jason made the 2-9.
Ronnie didn't make him shoot it.
That's what I thought happened from here, yeah.
Yeah.
We just got filled in by Mike Howitt, and he confirms that Ronnie Alcano tried to play the 2-9 combo. He played it soft and just jarred the 9 up, and then conceded it to Jason Shore.
Yeah, no. Corey about to tie us up here, Al.
Yeah. Couldn't happen at a better time. It's always exciting here
Actually,
at the Turning Stone.
10 o'clock in the morning would be a better time.
Turning Stone never seeks to amaze you, huh? Well, when you got this kind of caliber of players, you don't expect anything else, do you?
No, it's going to be close.
Yeah.
Our stream does start tomorrow morning at 11. Dennis Hatch has just won his match. So he's still alive. Mike, who won the Wilkie match?
Mike played like I've never seen Mike play before. When I sat down, he was down 3-0. He looked like he was warming up on a bar table. Just smooth, stroking everything with no fear. 4 or 5-inch windows, just right up into it. And by the time Sean got back to the table, he was just like, what do I do? He'd miss a cut. He'd kick a ball in and hook himself. And Mike beat him 9-4 after
Wow.
was up 3-0.
Wow. Wilkie was up 3-0 against Deshane and lost 9-4.
Yeah, that we just got confirmation from Mike Howitt and saying that it looked like Mike Deshane was just practicing on a bar table with 18-inch pockets, just everything going in.
Jason plays the winner of this.
Okay. Jason Shaw is going to play the winner of this match. And we've got Dennis Hatch, playing Mike Deshane on the one loss side. Do you think there'll be any flames in that war?
What time are those matches going off?
We don't know what time yet. Warren Kiamko on the winner side will be playing Shane Van Boning.
Johnny will play Karen.
And Johnny Archer gets the honor of playing Karen Core. So we got a bunch of good pool for you tomorrow. And who needs football anyway?
Well, who needs good pool about tomorrow? We got good pool going on right here.
I know that.
Boy, it's good all around.
Yeah. Actually, you can watch them all, Football on your TV, pool on your computer.
Or just come here to the Turning Stone and watch it live.
Turn the sound on the football, turn us off.
Thorsten Hohmann just hands it right back to Corey Deuel. I don't think he can make it, and if he's going to try to make it, I would have to call a referee over.
Did that ball go in? No.
Almost.
It almost did. Yeah.
And left Thorsten safe anyway.
Did he get safe? He did.
Got a roll. Got him behind the 7.
Now Corey has to solve the puzzle.
I'm going to look for Corey to hit this kind of hard to bring the cue ball behind the 9-5 up in that area. If he hits the inside of this 1. Oh, he didn't hit it hard enough. But he hit it just right to lay the 1 up on the short rail. Not a bad shot.
Is that the only match you have? All 4 matches go off the 11. You can pick one over that.
Okay, we can confirm it now. First match tomorrow on the live stream at 11 a.m. Dennis Hatch versus Mike DeShane.
11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, folks. Mike DeShane, who won this last time.
Yeah, he's our defending champ. Dennis Hatch has never won a turning stone. It's about the only title that's escaped him.
Maybe his time.
Might be his time. Why don't you take a break, eat your burger before it gets too cold?
What burger?
Okay, eat your chicken then. These people don't need us rattling in their ear continuously. You ever watch snooker on TV? Those commentators will sit silent for an entire frame and let you just enjoy the action, and I like that. I think
Nothing wrong with that.
that's pretty slick.
And then I also watched the way they were doing a lot of commentating. Couldn't understand it anyway, because of their brogue, the way they speak.
Yeah. We tend to fall in love with our voices.
It's just a matter of understanding them. But I've been watching a lot of that Vegas bar.
Vegas bar.
Yeah, they have a stream from Vegas bar out there in, I believe it's England. And they do a lot of gambling out there. Chris Milling was on the other night playing for like 900 a set.
Huh.
Darren hangs around there when he's out there.
Send me a link. I don't even know anything about this.
I'll send you the link, yeah. Fun to watch.
Chris Melling's always fun to watch. Good fella.
Okay, fellas, we have a table. We have a match in progress, so I want everybody out of the playing area, please. If you're not in the tournament, thank you.
What was that?
Another Mike Zuckman rule. Let's go, everybody. Come on.
No mercy. There's no mercy. I want to eat a burger. Yeah, Chris Milling's always fun to watch. Exciting. All right, Mike Halligan's going to step in here while I have my grilled chicken.
Hello, Mike.
Hey there. Final match of the night.
And not a moment too soon.
Who's been doing what here?
I tell you what, it's been one of those matches where one guy shoots really good for 3 racks, another guy sits down, and the other one gets up. It's been a real momentum shift story.
Well, you and I were talking earlier that we hadn't seen Corey out in a while, so
Yep.
I was curious how he would do.
Well, he's hitting them good. His cue ball control by Corey Deuel standards is a little bit rusty, but he can snap back into that old form any moment. You noticed he's growing a beard?
Yeah, that looks to be going around. I saw Sean Wilkie's got that whole Fidel Castro look going. I also saw Ryan McCreesh on the rail earlier tonight. He was probably here just seeing if anyone forgot who he was. And he's got a full beard.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't see him, so
Yeah, you just didn't recognize
didn't
him.
recognize him. Yeah. Remember when we were sitting up in the stands this morning and I said, oh, Sean Wilkie shaved his beard last night. That wasn't Sean. It's a guy that looks like Sean without a beard. Score 6-5 now. Thorsten over Deuel, but nothing down on the snap, so Corey comes up.
Do we know how many tables they're moving out tonight?
Yes, they're moving all but 4.
Now, you do know that they have another tournament tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. They're going to leave all the tables on the other side of the room for that second chance tournament.
Yeah, they're going to bring back 32 players tomorrow who are not otherwise occupied with matches and have a second chance tournament. And my understanding is that field is already full,
It is.
so you can't get in.
I was at were you at the players meeting?
No.
Okay, I was at the players meeting when Mike announced that, and it was really funny. He said, this is a second chance tournament for non-pros. If you're a pro, you can't play in the second chance tournament. And I decide who's a pro. And how do I know? I just know.
I just know.
So it's it's kind of an honor if you can't play in that tournament tomorrow.
Although I'm thinking the guys who are told they can't play don't consider it an honor. What are you doing here?
Well, you just knock it in and draw the cue ball back.
Oh, okay. So just the right. Oh, I didn't see the 3 there. I was thinking 4.
Yeah, I was wondering why you thought that was a challenge.
Well, you got to remember they'd let me play in that second chance all day.
Ooh, he's okay.
He's perfect.
Yeah. The 6 ball is the worrisome thing.
Yep, 5 to the 6. Once you get that navigated, it's 6-6.
Yeah. If he leaves himself a little angle on the 5, he can just float across the table and take the 6 up in the corner. He'll be in good shape. Except getting to the 7 then gets tricky because of the 9 ball. Oh, he's going to go the other way.
Okay.
That'll work. Go to the top side of the 6. And this is one of those shots I like to see what Corey does. He's creative. He can. Oh, he's going to take it in the corner. Okay.
He's going to have to punch it to the rail and back.
Yeah.
Oh, there was no punch involved there. He just
Nah.
had more angle than it looked like.
Just good, smooth stroking.
You know, I'm sure he hasn't just been sitting on the couch eating bonbons while we haven't been seeing him at tournaments. I'm sure he's been out playing.
Was he at the Open?
He had to have been. All the past champions don't get free entry anymore.
Not anymore.
I think he was. Was Corey at the U.S. Open? Yes. I have it on authority that he was.
Yep.
6-6.
That's the score. We've got us a little race to 3 here. It's a pick'em.
As far as I'm concerned, Corey breaking, race to 3, they're 50-50. I think Thorsten's a little bit, and I'm only saying that because we haven't seen Corey out at tournaments. I think Thorsten might be half a ball better than Corey right now, but Corey's breaking.
I would agree with you, except that Thorsten does have a cold. I've been watching him sniffle over there. And I don't know, maybe colds affect me a lot worse than they affect other people, but once I get that gray feeling, I just...
Well, you're a year or two older than Thorsten.
Not really. I mean, he's only half my age.
Only half?
Yeah. That means I've got the edge on him in experience, you know.
Yeah.
See if you can set us up a match.
I don't think he gambles.
Oh, he'd gamble to play me. Trust me.
Yeah.
But I need a stake horse, Mike.
Why not? I stake my buddy back home. He loses to everybody.
If you've got too much money, just become a stake horse.
Wow. Rust.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd never miss that bulb when he's in gear.
Speaking of stake horses,
Yeah.
Dana was telling me
Yes.
that he pointed out a guy here in the stands, and he said that the guy used to be Mike Zuglin's stake horse.
Oh, yeah, I saw that guy.
He said that he would go to Zuglin and tell him, you know, I want you to practice. I want you to get out on a table and just practice. And Zuglin said, I don't want to practice. I don't like practicing. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't just bank that ball in.
Well, he's
So
trying
he
to
says-
frustrate him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want to get into a safety battle with Corey.
Yeah, that's always wise. Go ahead with your story.
So after that, his backer finally gave up, and all of a sudden, guys that Mike had never met in his life would walk up to him and say, you want to play some tennis game? Mike was like, who are these people, and why are they coming and asking me if I want to play?
I can figure this one out.
Yeah, his backer had gone to them and said, I'll back it.
I'll
Come
give
to
you
me when you're broke.
I'll give you the money.
Yeah.
Go make him play.
Well,
Zuglin was a great straight pool player. He played Mizrak 3 times, beat him all 3 times.
I asked Dana what Mike's high run was, and he said, every time I ask Mike, he says he doesn't remember. And I said, Dana, there's no straight pool player who doesn't know what his high run is. And he said Mike used to go to the pool hall in the afternoon and hit balls around while the old timers were there. And he said he'd set up a break shot and he'd start running, playing straight pool, and he'd get to like 93, 94. He'd leave a break shot for the rack, and all the old timers are watching, and then he'd just shrug his shoulders and rake the balls in and say, "Nah, I'm bored."
Yeah, I heard the same thing. He ran 185 balls one day and said, "I'm tired." Unscrewed his stick, went home. Mike's a funny guy.
5 to the 6 here.
That's the key.
The heck kind of muffin is that?
That is a chocolate chip muffin.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat it with your mouth.
But I do see part of an oatmeal raisin cookie sitting here calling my name.
And actually, that's mine, and I can't eat any more of it. And all I did was break it apart with my hands, so there's been no mouth on it. Help yourself. Of course, you'd like it more if there had been a mouth on it, right?
You're a sick, sick dog.
You want me to kiss that cookie so you can eat it?
No, thank you.
I'll lick it for you even for $1. I mean, I'd have to charge you for that.
I think Mr. Hohmann is out here.
I believe he is.
You know, we were talking yesterday about who was going to win this tournament. I said it would be really good for Thorsten to get a win here.
He'd be a great champion. He certainly represents the game and himself and his sponsors very well.
Absolutely. I heard a comment earlier from Dana again that Thorsten was one that you just never heard a complaint from him.
Never.
Said the Filipino players, you never hear a complaint from them.
Right. They never throw those snit fits. All right, Thorsten leads now, 7-5. Excuse me,
No,
7-6.
7-6,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
You know, Thorsten's a former world champion.
He is indeed. I watched him win that world championship.
Seems to me there's an awful lot more world champions going around than there are world championships.
Some gentlemen believe that any tournament they win is a world championship. I remember one big name pro who used to have himself introduced as having won 88 world titles.
His initials wouldn't have been JR, would they?
Well, I wouldn't want to say, but it was sort of legit because back in the 70s and 80s, everybody that had a tournament called it a world championship. You could have 5 world 9-ball championships in a year, and one of them would be 2 guys in somebody's basement.
Oh, he's going to come up dry. He's got a shot on the 1, but...
Yeah. How do you get to the 2?
Yeah. You got to draw into that window between the 7 and the 4 and then right back out.
Safety's a lot easier than shot, but it looks like he's going for the shot. He's throwing percentages out the window if he goes for the shot. Yeah, who needs percentages anyway?
Hey, he's Corey Deuel. I heard he was a former world champion. Watch the 4. Well, that helped him a lot. Because the 4 was going to be in a tough spot. He had to get into a kind of a small little window, but
Yeah.
that opened things up nicely.
Nice.
Well, it's the last match of the night. It should go hill-hill.
That's pretty. Well, looks like it may just do that. Now, see, to me, this looks tough to get shape on the 5 after the shot because the 5 and the cue ball will be moving in opposite directions. But look how easy he makes that look. Golly, that's disgusting. Let's shut this thing down right now.
I think we're about ready to be 7-7.
I believe so.
I see Mr. Kiamko out there practicing. He's still on the winner's side, right? He plays Shane tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's the only person out practicing right now. Shane's sitting here on the rail watching Corey and Thorsten.
Where?
Shane about 3 rows up on the right-hand side.
Oh, yeah, I got him. Oops. I'm right in Corey's line, and I just moved.
He's in the zone.
Yeah, he's living inside the rails. Just like you're supposed to do. We are tied.
So you get an extra hour's sleep in the morning.
Why is that? Oh, because we don't start till
Don't
11?
start till 11.
Yeah.
I'd
but
say we get an extra hour's sleep, but
I'm going to kill you. Yeah, we get to stay up an extra 3 hours tonight, though, moving all this stuff.
it's 7-7. Corey Deuel against Thorsten, not Thorsten, Thorsten Hohmann. But his friends call him,
Toasty,
that's right.
which is a great nickname.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Toasty. That's a whole lot better than the nicknames so many pool players come up with.
I was just thinking,
No.
a lot of these guys have nicknames you wouldn't want to repeat.
I know, well, some of them are so stupid. You know, what's your nickname? Oh, I'm the Black Dungeon of Death. Yeah, okay. You want to play for some money? Black Dungeon of Death?
We had a road player who's since...
There you go.
Hey, perfect.
Thank you, Jimmy.
We had a road player who is since deceased, but
Yeah.
he lived in Phoenix for a time.
Yeah.
And one of his stories was on the road one time and comes into this pool room and they're having a little weekly tournament. He throws his name in and he wins his match and he walks up to the board and he says, "Who do I play next?" And they said, "Oh no, you play God." He says, "What?" And he looks at the board and the board says God.
No
That's
kidding.
his next match.
This is his nickname.
And he said, "Okay." So after that, he started calling himself the God Killer because he won the
love it.
match.
I love it.
I played a guy in league one time, and he said his name was Sticks. I asked him if he was a drummer.
I think my least favorite nickname of all time is the Black Widow, because Jeanette is anything but that.
Well, but it's the look, you know, the dressed all in black.
Yeah.
She used to come out and play in this tournament. She had a real good tournament
Yeah.
at one time.
Yeah.
I think she played at in the same one that Karen did real well in.
Yeah.
Although
yeah.
I don't know if she did as well as she's going to do in this one. What's Jeanette been doing besides raising kids?
She's raising a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've got a kid you don't want,
Call Jeanette.
call Jeanette. She'll take it.
1-800-BLACK-WIDOW.
She and George do such good work with those kids. They've adopted. How many do they have? now?
Actually, I don't think they have two.
Oh no,
No?
they've got. No,
I can
they've
say
got
with
more than two.
authority that having two kids sometimes feels like you have, like 8 is enough.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because they adopted a teenager,
Oh, yeah.
which is like suicide.
Yeah, I make my comment about having two kids and feeling like 8 because I've had 2 teenagers.
Yeah, lucky you.
Yeah. Then again, I was a teenager once, and I'm willing to bet you were a teenager once too.
And boy, did I have fun.
Yeah, and I'm sure your parents loved every minute of that.
I didn't really know my parents that well.
Yeah.
I wasn't home very much.
You drawing this out of here, going 2 rails,
Yeah,
leaving shape on the
but he's not.
combo.
He's hitting that thing center ball.
Now he's going to draw it right to the point.
Ooh.
See, now why wouldn't you just put some extra? Well, yeah, like I have the right to question.
Yeah, go
a
ahead.
World champion.
Go ahead.
As to
I wanna
what
hear
shot
this.
he chose.
Yeah.
From here, though, I would have made that 3, been perfect on the 4. I've won a boatload of world championships from the chair. That. Well, I think we're going to have a safety battle. I don't think the 4 passes the 8.
I think it does.
If it does, it just barely does.
Oh, it's close.
Because you can't go into the rail where the 8's at and still go in the hole. Not on a diamond.
No.
I don't think so.
Hang on.
It did not.
What's that?
It did not go by the 8.
Oh, he tried it and it didn't
No,
go?
he played safe.
Oh, okay.
And a good safety, too.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you go up short rail and back, what are you going to leave? And that's really the only shot he's got. So that match with Jason Shaw and Shane Van Boning,
Yeah.
I heard that Jason came to the table with his break cue and his playing cue,
Right.
and he was stuck in a tough spot early in the match and whipped out a jump cue.
No.
And Shane said, no, you can't do that.
No, he didn't. What he did was he took his break cue and changed shafts and came to the table with that. And Shane said, no.
Yeah.
And the referee came over and said, no. Can't do that.
Jason
The only time you
should-
can change shafts in the middle of a match is if you lose a tip.
So he didn't just hammer it on the rail a few times and then...
That's what he should have done.
Yeah.
Hammered the stick on the rail and broken the tip off. See, I've got a legitimate reason now. It's like these guys who take the weight bolt out of their brake cue so that they have a cue light enough to be a jump cue. Asking it to stop, and it does.
Well, he's stuck in the same position he was in before, where he's got a kick to hit it. I mean, it's a big ball,
Yeah.
but what does he give up?
Well, he's got to hit it hard and hope he gets some distance out of it. Or just
Yeah.
baby it, absolutely baby it, and try and use the 8-ball for a blocker.
You're going to roll the cue ball, what,
16
15, 16 feet?
16 feet.
And you're going to leave it on a dime?
Well, I'm not, but he can.
He's a world champion.
He's
he can
a
do that.
world champion. How long do you think it'll be before we have another American world champion?
Oh, how do you hit it?
Oh, almost. It leaked out. Boy, that was close.
I think he can see the edge, but I don't think he can see enough to make it. Of course, Corey's probably played a little one pocket in his life. You don't think he'd actually try to bank this ball across, do you?
Why wouldn't he just shoot it in the corner?
Oh, do you think he can see enough of the 4?
Yeah, with a little spin. We'll know in a minute.
And to answer your question, a long, long time.
Yeah.
Well,
Of course, it would help if they would attend the World
Yeah, so I was gonna
Championships.
say, it would- well, he got there. All right, then, if you can put me on the spot, then I'll put you on the spot.
Go ahead.
Not considering how long it's going to be for it to happen, but who's going to be the first American to win one?
Oh, boy.
You think he can see enough of this 7 to make the 5-7?
wouldn't want to try and venture a guess. Golly, who would be the next American world champion? Wow.
Well, I mean, it's down to right now.
I think it has to be Shane.
Yeah, right now it's one of two players. It's either Shane or Mike.
Yeah.
And I don't see Mike getting out and playing in world championships. But I tell you, the Mike that I watched over there, he could win a world championship.
He could. Yeah, he could.
He could win 60 or 70.
Oh, my. That
Wow.
is the kind of shot that can cost you a match.
That's like that shot that Alcano missed, but it was length of the table, and it was easier than that. We're about to be 8-7. And who plays the winner of this? Jason Shaw.
Jason, yeah.
You know, we talk a lot about Corey and how the part of his game that strikes you the most is his mastery of the rack and all that.
Yeah.
But he really is, for someone who hasn't been playing a real long period of time, he actually is very creative at the table.
He is, and he's very brave. He'll see a tough shot and take it on. And he's taking himself to the hill. 8-7, Corey Deuel.
All right, my money's on Toasty to win this game.
Actually, I'd have to say the same thing. Right, the way this table's been breaking today, it's not a big advantage to have the break. I've seen more dry breaks on this table today than I've seen in a lot of years.
And back home in Phoenix, we all remember the story of Corey Deuel coming through town when he was, just probably in his teens.
Yeah.
Wearing his cue glove on the wrong hand
Yeah.
and willing to gamble with anybody.
I was kind of hoping Earl would show up here. I mean, he's close. 4
I
hours
think he was
away.
on the list.
Oh, was it?
I think he was part of the
Oh,
what
that's
we
right.
don't have bonus ball.
Oh, that's right, the bonus ball.
Mike, buddy, old pal, can we get in list?
Yeah.
Corey sees something in that rack he just doesn't care for.
Toasty says, yeah, and what about it?
Yeah, what's the problem? Now you try it.
All right, fine, if I have to. I still don't believe what you're telling me.
Yeah, this is irritating Mr. Hohmann a bit, and frankly, I don't blame him. You do not have the right to a perfect rack.
You don't.
No, you don't.
Carmine Sardo said you do,
Yeah, well, you don't.
or Lou Sardo.
Get up there and hit him.
From where you're sitting, look at where Corey was sitting. Draw a line. Gentleman in a gray sweatshirt with 87 on the front of it.
Okay.
That's Ryan McCreesh.
Are you kidding me?
No, I kid you not. You would not recognize him if you walked in a pool hall and he walked up and said, "You want to play some?"
He ought to shave that beard off. That makes him look 1,000,000 years old. He
It
looks like
looks
Methuselah.
A Rumpelstiltskin. But I'll bet you wouldn't recognize him if he asked you to gamble.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, just break the balls.
I can remember back when I was working for Pool and Billiard magazine, and players at tournaments would come up to me and ask me not to take their picture because they were afraid that they would be recognized on the road.
Yeah.
And I'd go, yeah, right. Everybody memorizes every photograph of a pool player they've ever seen.
3. Andy broke dry. We're going to be hill here.
Come on,
I'm
Toasty.
telling you. And you know, while you and I both know that AZ Billiards as it is was never what I envisioned in the beginning.
Right.
But it was never my intention to stop people from being able to hide out. But it sure turned out that way.
Yeah. You know what a lot of players hate the most is that we keep track of the money list.
Yeah.
I can't now tell you how many of them come up to me and say, you know, if the IRS ever gets hold of that. And my response is always the same. I pay taxes. If you don't want to, that's your problem.
Yeah. Well, we've had major names from Europe, world champions from Europe.
Yep.
Say, I want you to take my name off there. Say, I didn't take off the road player or the shortstop who asked me to take their name off. I'm certainly not taking yours off.
That's right. If you don't want to be on there,
Don't play
pool.
Yep.
If you're going to be a public sports figure, you're going to be a public sports figure. We're not going to help you hide.
That 2 must go by the 9.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of room.
Well, and to be honest, pool players trying to keep the game in the dark so that they can hide and go from room to room is ridiculous.
Stupid.
I mean, you complain that there's no money in pool, but then you want to do that.
Yeah. I like the way that Ronnie Wiseman gambles. He goes into a strange pool room, goes up to the bartender, says, I'm the best pool player you've ever seen in your life. Here's a quarter. Call somebody. And he doesn't try to play those dodge games. He says, let's get some action going.
I have these voices I keep hearing. Not anymore, I don't. I don't hear anything anymore.
Yeah, he went deaf.
Where's he going here?
Right there.
Oh, okay. You see that in his hand? That's his cue pod.
Yeah, yeah. A supposedly $5,000 chalk holder. That's what I want to do, spend $5,000 on something I'm going to leave on a pool table.
He looks out to me.
Thorsten's a little bit into the bling, though.
Yeah, I could see that. That's how world champions roll.
Yeah.
Here it comes, hill.
Why don't we just play these things one rack?
Yeah.
Get-
And make it a points event.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or when they get to hill, they could have a spot shot shootout.
Yeah.
That'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm just full of great ideas. Full of something.
Hill. Just what I wanted.
Well, you knew you were going to get it. Last match of the night's supposed to go hill.
They all do.
And if tradition stays, This is advantage Corey Deuel.
Yeah, it is. Well, you know, our director, whenever it was his break, Pat Fleming, he gave the break away. He didn't like the break because he kept the stats. He knew that the break wasn't an advantage.
Well, if anyone would know the statistics, Mr.
It would
Fleming
be
would know the
Mr. Fleming.
statistics.
Yes.
How many times do you think Thorsten's going to make him re-rack?
Oh, a couple. I would. In fact, I wouldn't have even gotten out of my chair. I'd have just sat there and said, I don't like it. Try it again.
The one rolled off. You didn't even move. Yeah, well, it rolled off. Well, he's going to take it.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a tight rack. Here we go.
You know what's going through his mind right now? Just give me one ball in a pocket.
Yeah,
Put
just
one
make a
ball
ball.
in a pocket. Any ball. I don't care which one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not a white one. Anything. Anything. Can anything go?
No.
No. I'm screwed.
One goes. Two goes. So much of this game is the break.
Yeah. Too much.
We got quite a collection of players on the rail watching now. I see Mr. Deshane up there.
Yeah.
I see the very lovely Jennifer Beretta.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter Lombardo. He overran that 2 just a hair, but he'll be all right.
Yeah, he's fine.
A couple other Joss Tour regulars that I don't recognize.
Mm-hmm.
The even lovelier Allison Fisher.
Allison Fisher. Isn't she just marvelous?
One of the classiest ladies that I've met in the game of pool.
Yeah, of course, people at home don't know which Allison Fisher we're talking about. Shall we let the mystery
Yeah.
continue?
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, there are two of them, and we got one here.
Yeah, we got the good one here.
I think they're both good ones.
Well, yeah.
I love them both.
I don't see any problem after he gets on the 5.
Nah, this is his rack. It's his match to win or lose right now. That was a bit weak.
Yeah, it was. Well, his match to win or lose, like you said. I mean, I still think he gets out here, but it didn't have to be this tough.
I don't know if he gets out here or not, buddy. His body's a long way away from that cue ball. Oh, that doesn't look comfy.
He's going to hit it with inside. No, he's playing safe.
He's going to hide behind the 9 ball.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. Mom, it hurts.
That was pretty weak.
Put a Band-Aid on it.
And the fans at home couldn't see the look on his face walking away from the table when he was just like,
Utter disgust.
what did I do there?
It's not like he handed him a slice of hot apple pie, though.
No.
This is pretty tough.
You going to spin this in, or are you going to play
No,
safe?
I'm going for the safe. All day long.
And what safety are you playing here?
Bank the 5 ball straight back up to the head rail. Let the cue ball slide over near that corner pocket. So that you got the 7 and 8 for blockers.
You've been playing a little snooker, have you?
Well, no, but I watch a lot of it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have the Filipino contingent sitting over here on the other side.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Alcano and Kiamco.
He looks like he's trying to make the ball.
Oh, no. How can that not go down?
Well,
Thorsten, you've been diamondized.
yes, you have. And Corey jumps out of the chair. You can't hit the rail going in. It just
No, these shelves are so deep.
Corey makes absolutely sure the 8 doesn't get involved. This is the Turning Stone Classic 20. How long have we been coming here and streaming it?
For 30 years.
Yep. Corey made a mistake there, but he didn't make the last mistake.
That's true.
And he did it with just a regular cube of chalk, too.
Oh,
yes,
my
he did.
Goodness.
Yes, he did make the last mistake. Wow. You know, I was at League the other night, and young Mitch Ellerman told me you never punch a ball into the side pocket like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, I was at a tournament. I said, what did I do wrong there? He said, where do I begin? You never jack up on a side pocket, and you never punch the ball in like that. I could get out given a couple tries here. That one's going to haunt Mr. Deuel for a while.
Yeah.
It'll be Mr. Hohmann versus Mr. Shaw tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Hohmann stays alive. Corey Deuel gets to pack his bags. Hey, folks, we really do appreciate it. For AccuStats and for AZ Billiards, Tap League System, Lucasi Q's, and Master Chalk, I'm Jerry Forsyth, along with Mike Howerton. Good night. We'll see you at 11 a.m.
Okay, hi everybody. This is Pat Fleming, and just to give you our schedule tomorrow, we have a match at 11 a.m.